Hello people of the interwebs. Today I am going to be doing a video that I mentioned in my 20 facts about me that I was going to be planning to do. It is going to be, that was weird looking. Sorry. I'm going to be doing my video about my tattoo and my experience with my tattoo and all kinds of stuff like that. So yeah, that's what this is going to be today. So if you want to hear about that, stick around. So first off, I should probably show you guys my tattoo. So you're going to have to bear with me because I'm sitting on a chair. So I'm going to have to move that so I can like show you guys. I gotta... Here we go. Here we go. Take off this. Okay. And I'm just... So there is my tattoo. If you can't tell, it is a dandelion. So that is my tattoo. I think you should be able to tell. I mean, I don't think it's in that bad of condition, but if for some reason you can't, it is of a dandelion just like blowing whimsically in the wind with some birds flying on through. So let me tell you about why, like what the symbolism is. To preface that, I don't think that tattoos have to have meaning. I think that it is meaning enough if you see a piece and you like it and that makes you have a smile on your face. Good for you. Then you do you. Good. Awesome. But mine does have a meaning. So I got it when I was 18. It was in the winter. I don't even honestly know what month it was. I just know it was like my freshman year of college. It was after Christmas break. Like significantly after. But anyways, I had wanted it for a while. Like a while. So as I mentioned in my About Me video, I was a pole vaulter from the time I was in 6th grade up until my senior year of high school, which are like formative years, and like I identified so much with being a pole vaulter. That was who I was. I was in the newspaper a lot. People knew me as a pole vaulter. I actually went to Junior Olympics and all this stuff. I was a pole vaulter. Everybody knew me as a pole vaulter. Like that was so much of my identity. So it was really hard when, as I mentioned, I had to stop. I got an injury that was really kind of manifesting, and it would have, I feel like it would have been hurtful the rest of my life. So I had to stop, and it was a really hard time for me in my life because that was everything to me, and all of a sudden I couldn't do this anymore. You know, or I mean, I could have, but it wasn't the best decision for me anymore. And so originally I had said, if I win the state meet my senior year, I was going to get a pole vaulter on my ankle because that was my life. That was what I wanted to do. And then, you know, I came in second at the state meet, which was fine. It was really great. I was so like just blessed in every way that I was able to compete because I actually I pulled my groin really bad right before, and so I could only practice I practiced like twice in the month before the state meet, but I still came in second place. It was really good, really a lot of great girls, a lot of great competition, but I knew that was going to be the last time that I was going to be able to pole vault. And so I started thinking, I was like, okay, well, I want to reward myself. I don't want to get a pole vaulter anymore because it wouldn't make any sense because I wasn't doing that. But I wanted to get something that was kind of symbolic of my journey. So it was really soon, like that summer, I came up with this idea that I would get a dandelion And I mean, honestly, the birds are just there because they're pretty. They don't have any meaning. But I decided I was going to get a dandelion because, you know, they always say, like, when you blow on a dandelion, you can make a wish. And I was saying, you know, okay, I'm not pole vaulting anymore. I'm going off to school and I'm making other wishes and dreams come true. And that's kind of the meaning of it. There's a little bit more to it. If you guys didn't notice, the dandelion is faced like this, even though this stuff is the little things, the seeds are coming off this way. And, you know, if the wind was blowing, you'd think that it would be back like that. But I did that because it's kind of personification of someone who's headed in the wind and headed in a direction, and, you know, they're kind of persevering through something, and, you know, they're strong and powerful and just trying to go in the direction, even if, you know, all this wind is blowing towards them, making it complicated. And, you know, because this was really hard for me. And then even just, I love literature. I love reading. Maybe you guys will get to know that more on this channel. Maybe you won't. I don't know. But I really like reading, and so I wanted there to be like some literary device that was in my tattoo. So that's kind of the meaning of it. I got it on my rib cage because I wanted it to be somewhere that was just for me, you know, and so that was a good place without it being, I wanted it to be just for me, but not really sexual. So that's why I got it on my rib cage instead of, like, I don't know, somewhere else that people wouldn't see. So people, originally I thought about getting it on my shoulder, but I wanted it to be somewhere that I would be able to see. And even now, like, honestly, I think about it and, like, I have to think about it to, like, look. Because, like, I gotta, like, oh, there it is. Like, and I mean, I didn't really realize that that was what I was gonna be when I got it. Unless I'm, like, obviously looking in the mirror and stuff, then I see it. But I wanted to be somewhere that I could see, whereas, like, it was on my shoulder. I'm not gonna see that. So I got it there, and then I know, so everyone kept telling me, like, Hannah, it is gonna hurt so bad. It is gonna hurt so bad. That's the worst place to get a tattoo. Don't do it there. It's your first, blah, blah, blah. But I'm pretty, like, I have, like, a pretty high pain tolerance. There was actually this time when I, like, really, I hurt my ankle water skiing, and my brother took me to the quick care. We never go to the emergency room. I don't know why, but he took me to the quick care, and the lady's like, rate your pain on a scale of 1 to 10. And I'm like, yeah, it's probably like a 6 or 7. And my brother turns to the lady and he's like, it's like a 9 or a 10. Like, she just, and he's like, she has a wicked high pain tolerance, blah, blah, blah. So I have a really high pain tolerance. Had a lot of people kind of, like, telling me, like, oh, it's gonna hurt so bad, blah, blah, blah. But it's not that it didn't hurt. Like, by any means, don't go in thinking that a tattoo is not gonna hurt, because it's going to. But I didn't think it was bad. It was so tolerable. It was so doable. Super, super doable is how I would describe it. You know, painful, but, like, literally the tattoo artist had Lady Gaga playing in the background while I was getting my tattoo. And, like, I'm a huge Lady Gaga fan, and I was, like, singing along. I kid you not. Like, I didn't cry or anything. I didn't come close to crying. Like, I mean, it hurt. Like, don't go into it thinking it's not going to, but it was not that bad. As far as aftercare went, man, it's been so long now. It's been like 5 years. It'll be 5 years this spring that I've had it. But what did I put on it? They say not to do Neosporin. I know that. I forget what I put on it. Man, that's bad. But I was careful with it, you know. You don't want to pick the scabs and blah, 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 stuff like that. I didn't sleep on that side for a while. I'm a stomach sleeper, so that was pretty easy. And I think it healed up really nice. It looks really good. Not many people see it. Love my parents to death, but they're not fond of it. So just kind of, you know, they've asked me to, like, wear one-piece swimsuits, and, like, so, you know, like, I do, and it's not a big deal anyways. Like I said, I do a lot. I've mentioned before, I do a lot of water skiing and water sports. So most of the time I'm wearing a wetsuit anyways, and when I'm not, you can't wear a bikini and like water ski. Like that just doesn't happen. So, like it is truly for me, which is really a good feeling because like I mentioned in my pole dancing video, I think sometimes as women it's really hard to know. I mean, for me at least, like, how do I know if I'm actually doing something for myself and not because society's making me feel good about it? And my tattoo is one of those things. I know that this is something that I have just for me that I absolutely just love because, I mean, nobody else really sees it. So it's not, it's not like, oh, I get it because I get a bunch of compliments on it because, like, there's a lot of people who don't even know that I have it. So, yeah, that's kind of about my tattoo. If you have any more questions about it, let me know. I feel like I'm getting to the point where I need to get it touched up, which I might do sometime in the next couple of years, but I'm in no rush. That's a thing I can talk about. People always will say, oh, that's gonna look like crap when you're old. Well, I mean, I don't know, maybe it will, but at that point I'll be 90 years old. So if that's the thing I always say is, like, if I'm 90 years old and I am worried about my tattoo looking bad, then, like, I made it good. Like, if that is the biggest issue I have in my life when I'm 80, 90 years old, good for you, future Hannah, you did great. But I mean, I'm not gonna look good when I'm 80, 90 years old. I'm gonna be wrinkly and I'm gonna have had some kids at that point, hopefully, and I'm probably gonna be saggy and, like, when was the last time you walked down the street, you're like, wow, that 90-year-old banging. Like, what? No, like, I mean, there's nothing wrong with older people, but, like, if my tattoo doesn't look the greatest, like, that'll be the least of my worries. So, I don't think I'll get any more tattoos in the future. Not that I have any issue with them. It's just I thought this one was so thought through. Like, I can't even begin to tell you guys, like, how thought through this was and how long I thought about it for. And I can't imagine, like, thinking, like, I mean, I could, like, but, if something strikes me, maybe one day I will, but I don't know. I'm really happy with the one that I have, and I don't know, like, it's not that I don't want any more, but it's just I can't really think of anything that I would really want. So this is probably the end of my tattoo journey, but yeah. If you guys have any questions, again, comment them down below. If you liked this video, go ahead and subscribe and turn on the bell notification and all that stuff. But I am trying to upload on here once a week, so check it out. And then if you want updates and stuff, go ahead and down below will be the links to my Instagram and the links to my Twitter. And also there will be a link of the Lugaloy channel, which is Ryan and I's daily, or well, it's not daily vlogging, we call it sometimes vlogging channel. So if you want to see, like, what I do day to day, or if you want to hang out with Ryan a little bit, go ahead and check out that channel, which will also be linked below. But I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!